Hello, today we're going to be talking about trusting in the Lord. And we know this is the last week of February, but anyway, this was the month of Black History. But I'm going to be coming out of Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. And I'm going to be talking a little bit on Deborah too, on Judges 5 and 7, 4 and 7, Exodus 15 and 20. And Deborah had a lot to do with trusting in the Lord. I mean, she had a lot. She used the place of trust and authority she had been given as a judge to inspire Barak to raise up an army. Deborah was a worship warrior. She was a judge. Deborah just had so many titles. But anyway, and I mean, she wore them titles. But anyway, when we define looking into trusting in the Lord, we can reflect to one of our famous Bible verses, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart and lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to him, and he will make your path straight. But the good news is that putting your trust in God is the way forward, setting aside your anxieties, doubts, and turning it all over to the Lord. And we should be always reminded to have faith in whatever circumstance or whatever situations that we may face or find ourselves in. While searching the scriptures and reading different topics on trusting the Lord, there was one person that really came to mind, like I was saying, was Deborah, because Deborah was trusting God through the demands of her life. Uh, there are difficulties that comes up in all shapes and sizes in our lives. Sometimes difficulties isn't a drastic tragedy, but the busy chokes of managing our lives with all the things we want to do, all the things we want to accomplish on a weekly basis. We find ourselves all worn out. We find ourselves disappointed, frustrated, tired, and we never finish anything that we started out to do at the beginning of the week. As being a mother, a wife, or even being a single mom, we have that my-to-do list, which feels like the list never goes it just never stops. It just goes on and on forever and ever. But anyway, I noticed that in Deborah was one of those amazingly talented persons who seemed to be able to do it all. She was a leader, she was a judge, she was a prophet, she was a wife, and she was a mother to Israel. And along with that, she encouraged and led her people into battle. Deborah role was a judge and a warrior. She was called Judge Deborah, one of the rulers of the Hebrews. She was the only female leader in the Old Testament. Barak, when Moses appointed him, helps to assist him in resolving arguments among the people in Exodus 18. Judges was to sought guidance for the Lord by praying and meditating before proclaiming their ruling on a matter. Uh, there were thought on her being prophet who was given clear and effective instructions from the Lord. Uh, Deborah was the warrior. Deborah was given instructions from the Lord, like I said, which was called when she had called Barak and an Israelite warrior to bring 10,000 troops up on the Mount Terror to attack Sierra Javelin commanders of troops. And Barak responded by saying, "If you will go with me, I will go, and if not, I would not go." Judges 4 and 8. So Deborah agreed to go to battle with Barak and the troops, but Deborah said, "Certainly I will go with you, but nevertheless, the journey that you are about to take will not be for your honor and glory, because the Lord will see Sarah into the hands of a woman." Sierra fell into the hands of a woman, but not Deborah. Rather, it was Jael, Jael, the wife of a acclaimed leader who advantaged the Israelites by driving a tent peg through the Sierra head with a mallet when he asked for water or for rest. Seems as though at one point Barak had even had a problem with Deborah being the battle leader. One way he respected her as a leader and a prophet, and on the other hand, Judges 4 and 8, it pointed to his discomfort in taking orders from her as being a woman, despite the respect and the honors that she held, because that was something that the Lord had given her. Every day we work I can say that we work on demanding jobs, and do what we can to help care for our families. We might not have a title like Deborah did, but life demands a lot of our time each day, working, selling disputes, helping people with different tasks like finances, relationships, marriages, kids, and health. Deborah's family, the people of Israel, had its dysfunctions, just like many of us have today. Yes, we do. But hers were bigger than ours. Deborah believed and trusted in God in a way that we can be hard for us to do in life today. God was real and present in her life. She believed that victory was already hers through God. Deborah was described as a mother to Israel. Deborah cared for the people she led, just like a mother do today. We care about our children. Yes, I do. I know I care about my children a lot. I pray for my children. I care for my children. She was motivated to serve no matter what the demands were because she cared about the people. It was not the title. It's not our accomplishment, but about caring for others. That's the same way it is today. Once you have a relationship with Christ, it does not matter about the fame. It does not matter about the education, the title, nor the accomplishments. Whatever you can surrender to the people of God, do it. Yes, you will get overwhelmed at times. You will get worn out and want to just quit. Sometimes you even might want to throw in the towel. But when you have love for family, friends, neighbors, or even your neighborhood, those things can keep you going and dependent upon the Lord. So I'd like to leave you with this. Father, we know and we trust you because we know that back then, our ancestors, they did a lot. They trusted you on every hand. It was some that was beaten. It was some that was bruised. There was some that was broken. It was some that laid down their lives for us. So what more can we do today? Nothing but trust you because you have all the control of our lives. So I like to lead this song with you before I go off. It's just a little song. I know a lot of us love this little song that I'm going to play in a few more minutes. So I just want you just to listen in. Okay?
Lord, it's in you. Oh, Lord, I'm trusting. Lord, it's in you. Oh, Lord, I'm trusting. Lord, it's in you. Lord, I'm trusting in you. Lord. Oh, the road may be rough, Lord. Lord, I'm trusting. The road may be rough, Lord. Lord, I'm trusting. The road may be rough, Lord, but I'm trusting in you, Lord. Oh, 'tis so sweet to trust in you, Jesus. I'm trusting in you. I'm trusting in you. Oh, just to take you at your word. I'm trusting in you, Lord. Oh, Lord, it's in you. Oh, Lord, I'm trusting. Lord, it's in you. Oh, Lord, I'm trusting. Oh, Lord, it's in you. Lord, I'm trusting in you. Lord, oh, how I proved him over and over. I'm trusting. Oh, for grace to trust him a little more. I'm trusting in you. Oh, the road may be rough, Lord. Oh, the road may be rough, Lord. And the going may be tough, Lord. But I'm trusting in you, Lord. trusting in you. I'm trusting in you. Yes, I am. I'm trusting in you. Every day of my life, Lord. Oh, and I will trust in the Lord. I will trust in the Lord. Every day I'm learning to trust in the Lord until I die. Every day I'm learning to trust in the Lord. Anybody here learn? And I will trust every day. I'm trusting in the Lord, and I will trust in the Lord until trust in the Lord. I'm trusting in you, Jesus. I'm trusting in you. I'm trusting in you. I'm learning to lean. I'm learning to lean. I'm learning to lean. I'm learning to lean. I'm learning to lean.